The ASEAN Center for Biodiversity, or the ACB, congratulates the People's Republic of China for its leadership in the 15th meeting of the Conference of the Parties to the CBD under the theme Ecological Civilization, Building a Shared Future for All Life on Earth. These are unprecedented times with manifold challenges. The scourge of the COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated the precarious state of our people and our planet. On top of this, the world continues to experience the grave impacts of biodiversity loss and climate change. Now is the time for our concerted actions. The ACB welcomes the joint statement to the CBD COP15 of the 10 ASEAN member states, Brunei Darussalam, Cambodia, Indonesia, Lao PDR, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. We once again commit to support ASEAN's priorities embodied in the ASEAN Joint Statement. The ACB, as the regional implementation support node for ASEAN, a sub-region of the Asia-Pacific, continues to facilitate sub-regional actions and scale up efforts towards achieving the regional and global biodiversity goals. Our work includes the ASEAN Heritage Parks Program and the ASEAN Green Initiative, which aims to plant 10 million native trees across the 10 ASEAN member states in 10 years as part of the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration. Moreover, the ACB continues to promote partnerships across the region and the globe, mobilize resources, strengthen capacity, and enhance science-based and informed policymaking and implementation through knowledge management and sharing. Guided by the ASEAN Comprehensive Recovery Framework and the member states' collective efforts, bolstered by the ACB's initiatives, we are closer to the ASEAN's hope for recovery and a better, greener, and healthier normal to come into fruition. The present and the future are daunting, but through a whole of community approach, one that is inclusive of the efforts and contributions of states, subnational governments, cities, regional and sub-regional organizations such as the ACB, partners and the private sector, scientists and the academe, indigenous peoples, women and the youth, biodiversity, including humanity, has a chance not only to recover, but to thrive. With the growing traction of synergies among the multilateral environmental agreements and mainstreaming of biodiversity considerations into development sectors, including health and human well-being through the One Health approach, the challenges may be critical, but certainly not insurmountable. As the ASEAN Center for Excellence on Biodiversity, the ACB stands ever ready to continue supporting the ASEAN member states and the call for an ambitious and realistic post-2020 global biodiversity framework to achieve the 2050 vision of living in harmony with nature through transformative actions. We look forward to the adoption of the post-2020 GBF in COP15 that will supplement the region's efforts towards a resilient and inclusive recovery that safeguards the ASEAN's natural resources, social fabric, and economic prosperity. Terima kasih, Aukun, Jisuba, Kaup Chay, maraming salamat, Kapkun ka, Gamun, Sheshe.